Hey, welcome to my channel. It's been 2 years since my last Notion bullet journal video, and I thought it is time to show you my updated setup for 2024. This year, I created a brand new cafe theme which I am so obsessed with, and I made some changes to my previous Bujo template. I can't wait to use this new cafe theme for the rest of the year. Without further ado, let me show you the different parts of this Notion setup. First up, this is the home page. Since it is a cafe theme, I had to go with a coffee icon. I made a really cute cover art with a cozy cafe photo and the words "Hey, Hi, Hello." The welcome section has got a link to the current monthly page for easy access, the key system which contains symbols that I am used to using, as well as a calendar widget from Widgetbox. The only thing I don't like about this widget is that there is no option to toggle it to Monday start, but I love that the colors can be customized and it looks really sleek and pretty. This is the collection section where I have a bunch of pages for different users, and I'll show you how each one of them looks in a little while. Lastly, this is the monthly pages section, which I have organized by quarters of the year. And of course, I had to decorate the page with cute cafe theme graphics. This year, I decided to set quarterly goals instead of annual ones so that I can keep track of them and remember them better. I set up this two-step process of defining 1 to 3 main areas of focus for the quarter and then setting one goal for each of them. Right below, I have a database where I can set specific to-dos for each goal. Every time I add a new to-do, it will show up in the linked view of this database during that particular month. This reminds me to schedule to-dos that help me reach my quarterly goals. Here is the future log page, which is pretty straightforward. This is where I add any events, notes, or reminders for each month. Since I have a linked view of this calendar in each monthly page, anything I add here shows up in the respective monthly pages. Next, we have a habit tracker page. This year, I created one database for the entire year and organized them by monthly views. Again, I created a linked view of this database in each monthly page for easy access. Here is a simple period tracker page. This is the consumptions database, which I use to record the different forms of media I consumed this year. And the last collection is an annual highlights page. I have a database for recording the top 3 highlights of each month. Below, I have links to all the monthly review pages for easy access. Time to check out the monthly pages. Each monthly page has got its own icon and cover art. The design of the pages are changed every quarter for a little refreshment. Starting with the monthly log, this is a linked database of the future log, but filtered to only show January entries. If I add any event here, it also shows up in the future log. Then I've got the monthly task section where I see the linked database of the to-dos related to my quarterly goals. I put it in the yellow call-out box so that I get reminded of the goals I set every time I visit this page. Below, I have this section for setting other monthly to-dos which I like to organize in categories. Here's the weekly log section. I created this template button to add a weekly log easily with one click. Here, I would rename the week, add the dates, and then set my weekly and daily to-dos after referring to the monthly tasks. And here is the linked view of the habit tracker. I've used the filter function to only show the current week. Lastly, this is the monthly roundup section where I have my monthly review page. Here, I can add the top 3 highlights of the month, which are synced automatically to the annual highlights page. Below, there are various sections for reviewing the month and setting next month's priorities. Other than the review page, I have a checklist to remind me to fill up some of the other pages. And finally, this handy link brings me to the next monthly page. And that's it for my updated Notion bullet journal. I hope you have enjoyed this video. To thank you for watching, I have created an exclusive Etsy discount code valid for this template. Feel free to use it in my shop for a discount off your purchase. Thank you so much for hanging out with me in my Bujo Cafe, and I'll see you in my next video.